All right, here we go. It is Sunday, November 2nd after daylight savings. Everyone's probably all messed up. It's dark as I look out. 6 o'clock. It's pitch black, which is horrible. Feels horrible. All right, let's check out Starbucks. What is happening with Starbucks? This has been a disaster going back here. You see the daily chart? The last big move was March, and this was up at 117. Look at the fade down. Then it bounces all the way to about 97-ish. 99 actually. Then it came down again. You have a trend line coming down here. And it looks like it's going down from there. Here, August, October. I put in some lines in it. Right here, this is a short. The algo had a buy. October had a short, then had a buy. These are nice little moves here. Nothing major, but good moves. That's a short again. So this is getting absolutely crushed. Weekly chart. You can see I did this way back when, Head and Shoulders. 2019 left, center, and there's your right. And then actually, it's sort of like another one, but this has been not good at all. Monthly chart. You can see going back to 2009. See the low. We'll say it's like $3.96. And it was on a ride for a long time. Did a split here 2015. Went to 60, 2018, 19. Excuse me, went to 100. Went back down, bounced up right here, that high of 126.32 on July 30th, 2021. Moved down, came back up. And you can see here it's struggling to get over this 117th and many times in the last 4 years. So it's a big broadening wedge, low to high, there's low. And you can see here the monthly too. Look at the peak up here in 2021. You had 95 stochastics. You had 84, and then you had 83. So the strength is going down. Quarterly chart. And look at the quarterly. Look at the drop in 2007, 8, 9. Look at this go down from high to low. It went down to a low of 246 stochastics, one of the best times ever to buy. Then it bounced. And then, it was making its way up. And then the first move, well, really 2019 made a push after it went down. And then look at right here in 2021. It was 118.98. And look at the high on stochastics. You're talking here 95. It went to 66. And then it goes to 49. So each time it's getting lower. The high is getting lower. You're at a 33. Once you're below 50, if people aren't familiar, I use this. It's an indicator, stochastics indicator. People in trading world are familiar with it. 0 to 10, 10 to 20. You have 80, 90, 90 to 100. That's very overbought. Down here is very oversold. I have the middle line 50. Cross the middle line, and this is going down. It's probably going to continue. So you have a trend line all the way down from 2009, COVID low. That will put it around 70, 75-ish. Yearly chart. Look at the yearly crossover here. You have from 12/31/21. The red is over white. You're just going down from there. You're going down since you could say the last 4 years. If you've been holding this as a long-term investor, because Starbucks a billion-dollar company, of course. A lot of billion-dollar companies, they'll pay in the long run, but this is getting hit. Last 4 years have been bad on this yearly, so you're going down. Now look at the daily chart. I'm looking towards this trend line, like I said before. Look for maybe a bounce here, 70, 75. See if we bounce. Go back to the monthly here. All right, you have wicks right here, about 70. Going back to 2019, 22, 24. So if that doesn't hold, you could get a 60, even 50, maybe the COVID low on this. Let's take a look at my other chart here on FinViz. All right, so you can see the trend down, 80.87 at close, $91 billion market cap. Enterprise value, it's always good to look at, 115 billion, so it's undervalued here a little bit. Income, 1.86 billion. Dividend, insider zone, very little. That's kind of surprising. Institutions, 84%. Look at the last 5 years. This has been horrible. It's all negative, red. 10 years, 29%. This is not good to own at all. And of course, what does Starbucks do? Production, marketing, retailing, specialty coffee. It's all over Asia, Middle East. Founded in 1985. So any news lately? Did they have earnings? I don't even know. Starbucks shares are up after earnings. Doubting Starbucks CEO was like an innovation. What was this? Doubting Starbucks CEO was like an invitation to my funeral, Kramer says. Starbucks CEO Brian Niccol rules out value menu. Starbucks Q4 earnings sees first global growth in 7 quarters. I mean, that's a good sign. All right, so they had earnings. It was a little better, I guess. But anyway, you can see here, this is not good. It's in a downtrend. Remember when you're in a downtrend. So you go back to, let's go to quarterly. He had the high here, down, you try to bounce, down, try to bounce. It's in a downtrend and it's been bouncing from, I would say, the 70 line. You can see it right here. Bounce, bounce, each time it's bouncing. That's why it's important at 70 line. We'll see if it goes there. And then we'll see what happens with this. But this is not good at all. Starbucks is completely not going anywhere since 2021. So terrible action here, unless you've been shorted a while. This line here. Now, within the daily chart, of course, there's a lot of moves here. You see this fade here back in, well, 2024, it bounced. More recently, May had a run up and then see it's holding this line right now down. It's got to break through that line and start to make its way back up again. It's not doing it right now. So right now it's short. We'll see if we get to that 70-ish, 75, then we'll see what happens with Starbucks. All right, so Starbucks trying to come back. They had better fourth quarter earnings. What I just read real fast. I didn't read anything, just what it said right there. So we'll see what happens with this though. Will this get any steam with the holidays or anything? Remains to be seen, but it's been as short since 2021 going back. Look at this. High, lower. Did bounce up a little bit higher, but then again, back lower. So it's not good at all. All right, that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Kim Trades on YouTube and smash the like button. Peace.